Welcome to Dutch Bushcraft Knives.
Okay.
To a top 10 best survival knives ever made. Ever.
Not of 2024.
No, ever.
Ever.
This video is going to talk about ever. And you know what? We are going to make the top 10 in this video. And we're going to try to do it with the most recently...
Yes, Mickey, we're going to spice it up a little bit. Because, I mean, we also made a top 10 in 2022.
Yeah.
Which is still a great top 10. But we have also tested a lot of new knives.
Yeah.
And we think there are some
changes have been made. And I'm going to tell you, the number one is going to shock you. Even though I don't even know what it's going to be.
And of course, the old top 10 is still great knives. Still great knives.
You haven't seen my knives, right?
I haven't.
I also don't know your top 10, so we're going to discuss this. What is your number 10? Or are we going to first thank our sponsor? This video is sponsored by DPK. You can now directly support the channel by buying from our web shop, dpkshop.com. If you like bushcraft and knives, we got you covered.
Collecting wood for a fire? We got you covered.
Fire steel or Zippo belt attachment? Got you covered. Foraging pouch, budget-friendly knife sheaths, silky saw sheaths. Damn it, we got you covered! Did I mention these are all handmade in Spain? You only care about knives, huh? I get it. DPK 0.25 micron is back to go what is beyond sharp. Now head over to dpkshop.com and buy what your heart desires. And if you'd like to support us, check out our giveaway. We have a monthly giveaway.
On Patreon.
Link in the description. Patreon.
Yeah, it's a brand new giveaway, by the way, this month.
The giveaway winners from last month will be mentioned at the end of this video. What is your number 10? Because I personally don't have a 10. So I was kind of leaning on you.
Okay, Mickey, this is a very new edition.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna explain why it's the number 10.
Ooh, come closer with that camera.
It's the Victorinox Venture.
Whoa, you have that on number 10.
Yeah, you know why?
No.
If you grab it, it doesn't speak survival knife at all.
No, but I have it way higher.
As a knife, I would never depend my life on this. Never.
Why not? Why not, actually?
Because if I am falling off a mountain and I only have one hand and one knife and I gotta grab into the... But you know what?
No.
If this is the only tool that I have...
I really do not agree with that. By the way, camera woman, nice for the viewers if you look. Follow me, look. Then over here, be mobile with that camera. Be mobile.
Why the Victorinox is on my number 10 is because in my books it's not a survival knife, but it's great for survival because it has so many ways of making fire.
Oh, you know what? I really do not agree with you. I think it should go higher than number 10. I had it on number 7.
I would feel very... Okay, 7 is...
Because we make the best friction fire with this knife ever. How is that not survival?
The friction fire is survival, fire scraping is survival.
I think I'm gonna save this one. I'm not gonna permanently put it on 10.
I'm gonna
put it on 10 for now because I don't have a better alternative.
Okay. And of course the drill bit also makes it makes it even better, I think, for survival, is because you can use that to craft stuff.
It has to go higher, and it's gonna go higher.
I've got some amazing knives.
So what is your number 9?
But why is it me and not you?
Because my number 9 is not determined. I had a Bar River Aurora on number 9.
Okay.
Because it is just it is a very nice, great, stable knife. It has the length to baton well. It can baton big pieces of wood. Look at this. Look. That's a very big piece of wood. Yeah? That is absolutely no problem. And not only that, if you want to carve something, look, that is extremely easy. So you have the best of both worlds. Yeah, it does not have a fire-making notch for friction fire on the head. Why are you coming so close? You're gonna steal my knife or something?
No, because I agree, Mickey. This is a very great knife.
Yeah.
Why is I don't have it in my top 10 at all?
And CPM 3V also.
Yeah, but you know why it's not in my top 10 at all?
Why not?
Because it's not new.
For me, it's pretty new.
Yeah.
And
so for me, this is one of the best knives in the world, even for bushcraft.
Yeah.
I have a knife that you might not expect there. Yeah.
Oh, the UG tool.
The UG tools, and you know why this is there? It kind of shared a spot with me with the Bushcrafter Ultralight, because this knife I think it was about 80 grams or something. Not sure, but it was extremely light.
Yeah.
Yet, it was capable. Look.
But, sorry, I'm not gonna put this
Mickey,
higher
look.
than the Venture.
Look. The knife, it lacks length. Yeah, just like me.
Yeah.
But what it lacks in length, it makes up for it in its sturdiness. Look.
How amazing it would be if it would break now.
I can literally baton with a very light 3D printed handle.
You're making a mistake.
That is, but Mickey,
But you're making a big
but
mistake.
isn't that extremely impressive?
That is very impressive, but you are making a big mistake because
But
now you are confusing toughness with greatness of survival.
Yeah, but you know what?
Ooh.
You know what the main reason is I put this there?
Why?
It's because this is so light that there is not a reason to not carry it. You can put this in your backpack and forget about it, and you
Okay.
will always have a knife with you.
Okay, so you would rather in a survival situation as a survival knife have this knife than the Victorinox Venture, which you can easily make a friction fire, yeah?
Maybe not, Mickey, maybe not, but this knife will always be there because you can throw it. It doesn't weigh anything. I can forget about it.
I will say, let's put this knife on number 10 and the Victorinox Venture on number 9.
Okay.
I cannot put this above the Venture.
Okay,
I cannot do it.
Okay, you did it. It's when it plays up.
Okay,
But
nice.
impressive. UG tools, tiny. Magna cut, by the way.
We're number 9 and none of my knives are in there yet. Okay, number 8. I had the TRC. I got a fucking mosquito, man. I have the TRC M1 SL.
That's great.
You too?
Yeah.
Well, we don't need to talk about that. But why did you put it on there then?
Look.
Because I only had it on there because I thought, yeah, I saw you speaking about it so positively. It's the ultimate military knife.
But these are not all the M1 SLs.
Why have you got so many of them and I don't?
These are not all, I am collecting all the TRCs.
So you are buying them?
I'm buying them,
Okay.
yeah. This is the M1 SLG, which has a hammer. Yeah. This one is the M1 SL. This was the one we tested recently, the Mitakuri M1 XDP, Vendors for Extra. Look, these are all pretty much the same knives. They are all equally great. So it doesn't really matter which one of these you pick. But the reason why they're in there is, especially in this time, if you are in the military, and a lot of more people are going to be in the military this year than last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Having a knife that is not only ready for combat, but is there to save your life, as in do the survival tasks you need to do with it, is mandatory. It's your most important tool. I just want to call it a military survival knife. You can depend your life on it.
So on number 7 I actually had the Venture.
Okay.
What do you have on number 7?
The K-Bar Becker BK72.
Okay.
So this is, again, still doubted it a little bit, because this is a knife that is very heavy. So is it gonna be on your belt or on your backpack a lot of the times? Maybe not. But in my book, the BK2 was like the most indestructible knife of its time. But then came the Becker BK72, which was also stainless and still sturdy enough to depend your life on it, still indestructible. We tested really hard, and this makes up for a lot of the bad things that the BK2 has, like the upgraded handle. It doesn't rust.
It's got better steel.
It's got better steel. It still batons like
What
king.
steel does it have?
This is S35VN. So a pretty tough stainless steel.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. You know what, Martin? I've got an idea. Yeah. How about putting this knife on number 9 and the Venture on number 7?
I can agree.
You know why? You know why, Martin? You know what my problem is with bigger knives?
Bigger knives. I don't know what you're talking about.
No. Okay. You got me there.
I know what you're talking about.
You know what my problem is with bigger knives like this? Yeah, it is way sturdier, obviously, than a knife like this.
Yeah.
But this knife has much more versatility with it. It will make fire for you way easier.
But if it breaks, you're done for.
Yeah. So you may have to make sure that it doesn't break. So you have to kind of use the knife wisely. But A big knife uses more energy because you have to chop and stuff.
True.
And this saves energy. Saves cal.
But you have to keep in mind, whether you place this on number 1 or on the spot 10, is that the Victorinox is going to require the user to have a lot more knife skill than something like the K-bar.
Yeah.
So the K-bar, if you don't know anything about knife handling, you're probably better off with a K-bar being able to split wood and whatever than to break the Victorinox. But if you have knife skills and you know how to use knives properly, something like the Victorinox can get you further than the Becker.
Yeah. Haha, Maarten.
Number 6.
Do you want to hear mine?
Yeah.
The Peltonen Sisipuco.
Oh.
And you know what I love? I don't even know if this is the Sisipuco. I think so.
Oh.
It's nicely rusted.
Yeah, this is Mickey. I agree because I also.
You also agree?
Now, well,
Number 6.
I might have put it on 5, but I will go with 6 with you. Yeah. I have 2 different lengths even.
Why every time I show up a knife, he has like 4 times my knives.
And I was kind of in a clinch. Because this one, come on, it at least needs an honorable mention.
Yakaripuko.
Yakaripuko.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we have already shown it so much love, it's going to go back in the back.
Yeah.
But why, Mickey?
First of all, it is one of the best knives for the price. It slices well. I will show you another slice. Stick. 1 stick, 2 sticks. Hey! But
big boy.
That is really, really impressive.
Yeah.
I see we have shot this one. It didn't break. It is a carbon steel. It is very much a stainless. Very big downside. It doesn't have a sharp spine.
Yeah.
This one, I don't know.
It's not stainless. It's not stainless. 80 CRV2.
No, sorry, it was carbon steel. It's carbon steel.
80 CRV2. Yeah.
It's one of our favorite steels for budget knives. It's a very nice price and it's very light. And,
Mickey,
and the sheath is very nice.
And come on.
Even though
it's practically indestructible. If you have a little bit more budget, you can even get a TRC made sheath for that.
Yeah, I like it. Then what have you got on number 5?
Ooh. Mickey, it's actually, I think, a knife that you have.
What knife is that?
The Joker Nomad 6.5. It was a budget knife.
I don't have it here. Don't have it with me.
You didn't take any of the knives that I asked you to take with you.
I don't think so.
There were 2 knives I asked you to take with you, and you didn't get one of them.
I forgot.
That's like look, Joker. It was like a knife that like the size of the A1.
Yeah.
It had a full convex, and it was only like 110 euros or something.
You know what?
A crazy good knife for the price.
I'm gonna give you that one because I had the Fallkniven. Whoa!
This guy.
I had the Fallkniven F1 Pro on there.
Okay.
Yeah? I really like it, and as a knife, it's the better knife.
Yeah.
It has the better steel.
Look, I also got one.
It has a better convex. Have you also got this on the list? Have you got this on the list? My friend is not talking to me anymore. What is happening?
Just like the rest, I brought a few extra.
I also took a few Fallknivens with me.
Oh, scheisse. I thought I got you on this one as well. Damn.
But I think overall, this is the better knife. It has a better convex, better handle, and I don't know if it's got a sharper spine. I just like it more, but it is way more expensive.
Yeah.
And I just like to, we put this on a lot of lists before in our life. Let's put some new knives on there.
If you buy a knife and you get into a survival situation because you don't have any money anymore, that's not good.
Yo, big boy, that's good.
But let me tell you, if you buy an F1, it's gonna get you through hell.
Ooh, another knife that I don't have with me. On number 4, I had the Bark River Bushcrafter Ultralight.
Yeah. I was thinking about putting it on number 4 as well, but then I thought it falls in like the same category. I mean, it's an amazing knife, it's an amazing knife.
No, be very
but then
careful
again,
with your words at this
it feels in the same category as UG2s, where it is.
But with a better grind and a better steel.
No,
not a better steel, not a better steel.
But it feels in the same category. And it's still not a knife that you're going to depend your life on, but it's a knife that there's never an excuse not to have it with you.
I know, man, and that knife is like amazing for its size.
It is. So is this one.
But the chances are that no matter the situation, this knife, still, if you have this knife in the city,
Yeah, true.
It's shocking.
True, but
Yeah, how sad that is, but it is shocking. Ultralight.
But if you are in the city and you're gonna end up in a survival situation there, I think you need a shotgun.
No, but Martin, you're thinking very narrow-minded because
I actually, honestly, my personal preference would be to have that on the shared 10 place, because
What?
if I
you were thinking of number 4 and it goes from number 4, skips all the knives and goes back to number 10.
I grew brain cells. And
What?
Yeah, you talk to me. You ask me. Would you rather have a Victorinox Avenger in a survival situation, or would you rather have the UG tools? If I ask the same questions for the Bark River, I would rather have the Bark River as a knife because it's a lovely knife. But in a survival situation, I would rather have this one.
Okay. But I would rather have that knife. I'm gonna put that knife above the Becker BK72. I'm not gonna go put it on number 4 and then go down the Becker BK.
Can we put it on like 8.5? Spot 8.5?
No. Yeah.
I mean, come on, it's not
shared 8th place.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a. It kind of. This is a list of survival knives, and that, it makes sense that the way we describe it makes sense to have it as a survival knife, but it doesn't feel right.
Sick.
Doesn't feel right.
Sick.
It's gonna be in there.
I'm very happy.
And you forgot it, so
yeah, I'm very happy that I forgot it, because no way was I gonna put my knife at the same level as the Becker. Yo, lol. You know what? My whole life is not even gonna be put in this number 10. I'm not gonna let my knife be degraded to number 8. Are you crazy?
I'm gonna piss on it.
It goes from number 4 to like number 0. There's no existence for that knife anymore. Okay, so what knife goes on number 4 then?
Okay.
My next knife was the modern Bowie, because that was like my whole point. Like, you have a big knife and you have a small knife, and a big knife is very good because you can do stuff like this.
Yo.
Yeah.
Yo.
That's a knife you don't have.
Yo, no, I still don't have this knife.
But what I really like about the modern Bowie, and why it was actually at my number 3, is that it is very big, but it's one of the only big knives. Well, it's the only big knife I know this big with a convex together with a number of other Fallkniven knives. But it can still carve, so it can still actually do the tasks of smaller knives.
You love the convex.
Come close. It can still make a very controlled and nice feather stick because of that convex, and because you have a lot of edge at the beginning of that knife. So actually that was why it was on my number 3 and 4.
Okay, I'm gonna agree, but I have to say that as a survival knife, this has a specific place. This is not the survival knife that is always in your get home bag. No. This is the knife that you put in the back of your car, and if you crash your car somewhere in the Grand Canyon, you have a knife to get out of it.
Yeah, that is true. But that is true. And then it's the knife that you have with you. But the chances are you're not gonna have this knife with you.
No, exactly.
That's a problem.
But as a survival knife, if I would end up in a survival situation and magically I would have that knife with me, I would be very happy.
What is that knife then?
This is my number 3.
But what's that number 3? Because who says that your number 3 is gonna be better than my
very snappy sheath. This is the Survive knife. Survive knife, GSO. This knife, we gave it an incredibly rough treatment, in the video.
Yeah.
And it performed like amazing, and I mean, it looks like new. It looks like new.
Yeah.
I gotta say, it's one of the better knives that we have tried. Why are you laughing?
No, because I'm laughing. It's a little bit premature to say this, but look, I know that the best survival knife is a knife that you have with you, and you're probably going to have that knife with you before you have this knife with you. But that's actually not true, because you cannot buy this knife, so nobody's going to have this knife with them.
Yeah, well, you know what? This is what I'm going to say next. But as a knife, this was one of the best knives that we tested. Yeah. But Survive Knives is going through a lot of problems right now.
Yeah.
And I don't necessarily recommend buying one right now, because the last time we recommended, we got a lot of backlash. But they eventually got their knives.
Okay.
So do your research before buying one, but if you can get one, maybe on the second-hand market, these are incredible knives.
Okay, oh, back on track, Maarten. I have a big boy on my number 2. Or do you want to give your number 2 first? Because I've given mine a few times now.
You might be surprised that I'm going to pull this out.
Well, I'm always surprised when you pull yours out.
Solvents. This is the solvents that we got like as in the S6100 steel. It's a steel we didn't really like.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to recommend it in the S6100 because you cannot even buy it in the S600 steel.
So actually you wanted me to take another knife that I didn't take.
I put it on the list. You didn't take it.
No.
Why did I send you the list?
I don't know. I was kind of, I don't know.
I also, next to the list, I also said, can you, this morning, I sent you a text, can you bring these knives?
Yeah, and I know, and I went home especially to do that, and all of a sudden I just forgot all those knives.
This is why you should never start a business with your best friend. But luckily, I also have one. So this is, you know what? This knife, the handle, it surprises big time because this handle was designed by like a university of ergonomics or something like that. Yeah, literally. It was like a research team for ergonomics.
Oh my God, the University of Ergonomics.
Yeah, it was. And these are Italians, they know something about ergonomics. But it's
you know where to get your facts from. It's from the DBK channel.
But you know, it's something like that. You have to read it up. But the handle surprises big time. It was amazing for chopping for its size. It's great for batoning. Yeah, it's not the most beautiful knife, but
yeah, but you know what? You look at it, you think it has VH, but no. It has a secondary convex. It is unbelievable. It has a part for firestone scraping, which this knife does not have, but my knife does.
Yeah, but this is a prototype.
Yeah.
Which is never released.
Actually, you know what? I think it won the best survival knife last time.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say, because it's just the best survival knife, because it's the jack of all trades, specifically as a survival knife, it can do all the small tests, all the big tests. It chops as a knife like the modern Bowie, but it can carve like a knife, like the Victorinox Venture, even better, by the way, better feather sticking, better and all that stuff.
Really?
Yeah, so, you know what?
It does feather stick really nice out of the box. Look at this.
The control, Maarten, the control. Do you feel that?
Yeah.
And Maarten, chop with it, chop. Let me get all my stuff away from here. Wait, this piece. Well, wait, let me get my hand away. Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah, but that's why I think, you know what, I'm gonna say.
Even through a knot.
This knife is still number 1, in my opinion. So I don't know why I didn't not take it. Oh, because I have another idea. And then the Rocca Corpus Saturi is number 2. Well, you know what? I don't even agree with my. Okay. Let me give you another suggestion.
Mickey, that is a great knife. But I really like this as a kind of tactical bushcraft knife. I don't know necessarily if I would like it as a.
But Maarten, this is unbreakable. It has one of the best candies in the world. So this knife will work for you.
Yeah.
And it's a nice price. It is not shocking. It's a traditional. Why do you think
It's already probably shocking to the world that we are the only ones on whole YouTube who doesn't have an Essie in their top 10.
Yeah. Yeah. But I have a different suggestion. Yeah? To keep it traditional.
Okay.
One of my new favorite knives. The Altin Leuku. Yeah?
Woo!
And you know why I think this is a good survival knife?
I don't know.
Because the Sami people.
Because the wood has already survived 800 years in the bog.
Yeah. The Sami people have survived with knives like these for God knows how many years. I don't want to make myself look like a fool, which I already have done now.
But
so it has already proven itself to be a great survival knife.
True, but Mickey,
it is
in defense of the Sami people, they were not surviving; they were thriving.
Yeah, can you imagine? That was all because of this knife. Yeah, when this knife makes you go from surviving to thriving. Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
But Mickey, again, it is a big knife, but I wouldn't dare baton really hard with that. I know it can baton,
but you are speaking the truth.
Yeah.
And because you have to whack it, I would not dare to use my full power with that knife because I love it so much. But this knife, I would. I dare to baton with this, and it carves really. It's one of the best carvers we ever had.
It's all true. You're not lying.
No, I would never lie to you because you're my best friend in the whole world. Can you imagine? I almost stabbed you there.
But
So-
Mickey, my number one is still, I'm not even sure myself.
And now I'm gonna get to see the
That's the risk of being barefoot and stepping on things like this.
Martin, I will not agree. I will not agree.
But look,
I knew I was going to see that bloody knife
yeah,
again.
look, these two. I was literally questioning between the A1 Pro and maybe my all-time favorite, the TRC Apocalypse Convex, full convex,
DPK edition.
DPK edition.
Okay.
Mickey, you can put whatever you want on number one, but I'm gonna ask the audience to let us know what they think.
Okay, but I have a very good argument why that knife cannot be on number one.
Okay, I don't even need an argument. I'm just gonna ask.
Yeah, but I think you're gonna agree with me,
Okay.
actually. Because there's a reason that we have not put our own DPK knife in this top 10.
True.
And this also feels like a little bit of our own DPK. And I
Yeah.
think it is so good,
Yeah.
that it should not be in the top 10.
Oh.
Because it is also kind of like our own knife, and otherwise I feel like we are pushing
Yeah.
our own product so much.
And you can buy it because Andreas isn't making it anymore. And if you
Yeah,
want
so it's not
if
the
you
knife
want
that
it,
you have
if you
with
want
you.
it, let's just all message him.
So I think the Rocca Corpus Stir, because this knife will actually be the knife that you will have with you.
A1X, nee, A1 Pro
Yes.
comes with a convex out of the factory. You can buy it straight away.
And the Rocca also cheaper.
True, bigger, better at splitting, better
You know what?
better at feather sticking.
Heavier.
Yeah.
Ooh, back pain.
Yeah.
Do you know how many people
Compensate-
die of back pain?
Compensates for more than that. Okay, Mick, I'm gonna put it at the shared number one with
Yeah,
the
but
Selfridge.
I am gonna put this one on top of that knife. Because
But-
this is the new knife. So that is actually the number 2.
I'm gonna ask the audience which of these knives they would put on number one, and if they are missing, what knives they would put. Share, yeah.
Whoa, English.
I want to ask. That's. I just have the urge to ask you guys something. That's from really deep down in my body.
Ask it. Now is your moment.
What is your top 3? What is your top 3? I want to know it. I want to know it so badly.
Eventually, this is the top 10. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. That was our top 10. If you like this video,
Yeah.
you know,
Go to
give us a
dbkshop.com.
like. Oh,
Or join the giveaway!
We are giving away the Fallkniven F1L Max 40-year anniversary edition thanks to DPK. A TRC Speed Demon thanks to Tools for Gents. A Tops Tanimboga Puko thanks to Tops. A Work Tough Grizzly thanks to Work Tough. 2 times the Silky Big Boy 2000 with merch thanks to Silky. A Barebones Beacon Lantern thanks to Barebones. A BPS 3 and an MK1 thanks to BPS. And 2 Civivi knives thanks to Civivi. That is a damn big giveaway. I wish I could keep it myself. Make yourself happy and make us happy.
you know what? I'm a minimalist kind of guy. Just like the video. Maybe subscribe and be here every Thursday and leave a comment on what your top 3 is. And you know what,
Or
people?
buy any of the knives through the affiliates that I try to get, so we can also earn money from
I don't know how many affiliates this top 10 has.
I don't know, maybe 1.
Nice. Buy that. Which one is that? Because that's going to be our new number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. See you every week, Thursday, 1 p.m. BTC. Bye.
Bye.
Congratulations, Tim Korchins and Jack Cockrum, for winning this month's giveaway. Or at least last month's giveaway. Have fun, guys. Yeah.